Hey guys, UnoPro here, back with part 2 of my draft gameplay video. Just a quick refresher on the deck. We've got a blue-green draft deck that actually looks very similar to like a combo Salamani constructed deck. We've got a lot of foresights, and then we have the incarnation of Salamani to kind of storm off like the deck, the constructed deck, obviously a much weaker version. Hero-wise, we've got 2 Farvens, which was a bit unfortunate, but we had really weak heroes, and a Jamoy, 3 basic heroes. Ogre and Lycan are quite good though, but our main deck cards are really nice. So, some controlly blue elements, some draw, and then some mainly just improvements, good improvements, Mist of Avernus, Unearthed Secrets, a couple of Remiss Blessings, really nice. And we have a ramp package with stars, 2 stars line, 2 Salamani's Favor, and 2 Thunder Hides. So in the last video, we won the first one, I think, pretty easily. We lost the second to double Annihilation, otherwise we pretty much had that one locked up. And then we had a really nice comeback against Super JJ in the third match. And I did check, actually, he was streaming, so it was him, which was really nice, which was very cool to have a really nice comeback win. My first time versing a pro player in Artifact. I saw a lot on Reddit, a lot of people complaining about the closed beta players having such a massive advantage, and it ruins the whole thing. And I think that's just not true. Yes, they have an advantage, that's undeniable, but they were going to have an advantage anyway because they're pro players. Like, they get to play every day and get paid to do it. So I think the advantage is more just the fact that they're really good at card games. But I don't really think you need hundreds and hundreds of hours to catch up. I think it's really quite interesting to me, but I really do believe that like card game skill is kind of more of like an inherent thing rather than focused heavily in individual games. Obviously, you're better at other games than others, some games than others, but like that kind of ability to manage your resources and evaluate situations, your thinking process is very relevant, and possibly more relevant than time played in a game. So we can Rumusk Blessing. If we do it here, it doesn't save the creep. We don't really need health on him, so we probably do it mid lane because he's taking 8. Could do it on the Jamoy lane, but I don't see any reason to. So now we can do this, and then next turn we can Rumusk Blessing. I don't know what. Actually, I should say next round. Next lane. Probably just next lane is the terminology, I guess. Do we do the Jamoy? It does actually save this creep, so that's probably good enough. Getting health on our Jamoy is good. This is a modify effect. I think it's probably good. Like, we're using our cards pretty heavily, but I think it's okay. Like, stopping 2 hits is pretty nice. It means that we, like, having our heroes all live and even a creep live in front of a hero is really important because it means we can deploy our Ogre anywhere we want. Alright, now the Ignite here is interesting. He's got no gold. So really it only changes anything if we draw a second Ignite. If we draw a second Ignite, we really wish we played it in the middle lane. So we get an upkeep kill on Saw and the creep. If we don't get another Ignite, it's pretty bad though, right? I mean, he's not going to be able to heal. So it doesn't change anything doing 1. I think we save it. Because it's good. Because there's no items. If you had the ability to buy a Traveler's Cloak, I would, because then we can put it to 4. Alright. My instinct tells me here. I don't want to play him here, because he can line up with here. I'm really glad we got a creep here, though, because it means I can play a Savage Wolf next to a Lycan with nothing in front of it. Here we've already got our blue. I think that's relevant enough. I'm like, say we just do it here. It gives us options, like we can actually use Ignite this turn if it comes up. I doubt it will, but yeah. I don't want to have 2 blue heroes in the last lane. That seems really clunky with the Ignite. Oh wow, this could be a really nice Terral Barrage with the current board state. Like the Savage Wolf was going to be. Oh, we don't have the blue hero, but. Okay, interesting. I think so. There's actually a few options here. Should I have like considered playing the ogre here? But the creep might not have got here. If the ogre's here, then it's still there. So we can steal strength to basically kill a hero and then live with this if we steal here and then deal damage here. Or we can Savage Wolf trade, that seems bad. Salamani seems bad. So it's definitely steal strength. I think this is the best way to do it. Having our creep live is really nice because it means we get to trade with the creep over 2 turns. And it's like a pretty... There's some chance we actually don't. So this is insane, this tower barrage. Because he has no items, we didn't have to save initiative. And as you can see, like the ignite would have been completely useless here. It would have done... I mean, okay, it would have set up the kill on this. And maybe that's something to consider, but it's like, so minuscule. Okay, he gets the creep kill there. That's fine though. Alright, we just do this. Saves our Farfren. Gets a kill on the creep. Super good. Super good. We got 12 gold. Does he kill a creep in this lane? He kills a creep in this lane, which is slightly unfortunate. I'm trying to get in the habit of like thinking about this like this third gold is what I'm noticing is like super important because it just means you can buy any item. So like a play where you could slightly live with this creep and like you're not sacrificing much, it definitely goes up higher on the evaluation list. So it's very tempting to ignite here. It's also quite tempting to ignite in this lane. He will have 3 gold, so we can set him to 4, and then if he plays a Traveler's Cloak, a creep that comes here will kill. Or we can kill this creep on upkeep, but I don't actually think it's that important, so I'm actually going to go with that. I think that setting up a guaranteed kill on that, and then if he doesn't heal and we don't get a creep, then we kind of just trade over 2 turns, so it seems pretty good. It makes it quite annoying for him. Oh my goodness, my phone is just going off. Alright, so we definitely want the Traveler's Cloak. The Braces of Sacrifice, like I think it's a good card, I just don't think it's good here. I think we'd rather just get through our item deck. I can't fully remember our item deck, but we'd get the Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger, it's not necessarily that good here. Like, it's probably too early, but it's just so good, you kind of just grab it when you can. Alright, so he's got a Prelix coming down. We have a 50-50 to set this up here. Like, this has a guaranteed positive trade, I guess. He might actually go Prelix there, in which case I really kind of do want that thing here. I have the items, so it probably doesn't matter, actually. I think I'll probably just go this lane. I think this kind of makes a lot of sense. We've got the Ignite here. This lane has the potential to kind of win itself with a Lycan and items, and a creep coming in. And then, like, these 2 ones we can just have, like, double hero there and set up favorably. Annoying arrow, we can deal with it, but it's just annoying. So, yeah, so, like, if we assume he bought a Traveler's Cloak, then our Ignite play was, I think, excellent. And, because we set up to kill. I mean, he can have his signature ability, but that's not even helpful now as well because he gets to 5. It's the same thing, except we get an upkeep kill instead. Okay, that's annoying. Probably doesn't change too much. We could do this. Do we really need the short sword anywhere else? The Traveler's Cloak anywhere else? We don't need it, really. So probably just going to do this as like a soft pass. I want to see what he does. I mean, our Savage Wolf is probably not getting value here, but... okay, so the heal is the bad one. Though, technically the Smash plus the thing, it was enough anyway. Alright, I don't think the damage is doing that much. The Wolf to trade is not the worst thing in the world. Salamani's into a Soothsayer. I mean, that's a pretty average ramp, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I think that's going to be the play. I just don't know which lane we want to do it in. Which lane do we want a Soothsayer? More importantly, which lane do we want a Thunderhide? Let's say it's probably this lane. This lane, just having a red hero makes it a bit, probably a bit stronger. A bit more likely to lose, like we threaten the Prelix with items alone. Like, this game has already had a lot of decisions. It's actually kind of insane. Like, what other card game have you had? Would you have this many decisions already? Okay, so that's fine. So just go the short sword for now. So it's probably Savage Wolf. Yeah, just Savage Wolf. Play it over this side so I don't accidentally curve. And then we play a Soothsayer in the last lane, I guess. Could worry about getting long cards, but we have the Soothsayer, so I guess it's not really a worry. Do want to Thunder Hide. So yeah, like this decision with the Salamanders, it was more about like when we want to play our other cards, which was unclear. But more about if we draw a Thunder Hide, because we have two of them. Alright, we have some options here. We can Divine Intervention. We could just blink it away. So it's definitely a Soothsayer first. Soothsayer Blink is like not bad. Like this trades favorably. He doesn't have any items. I like Soothsayer Blink. Like, yes, he does 10 with Keith, but, I mean, who cares? That's a lot. So this has got a very slow clock in this lane. Seems fun. Like, we want to get the draw engine going, I think 100%. So it's just logical, really. I don't really see much need for a Town Portal Scroll. It's the only item we can buy this turn. If we do, gets the Jamoy out of this lane, I guess technically, or saves this, but I mean, we probably just Divine Intervention in this lane. If we bought the card draw, the one, we probably would have done that. I mean, 4 cards is fine. Drawing 3 cards a turn is very powerful. So he's got Prelix as a splash hero, which is pretty greedy. She's very easy to kill. Though it makes some sense, seeing as a signature card is an improvement. Always makes you more willing to splash, I guess. Okay, so the Divine Intervention looks alright here. Prowler Vanguard. Okay, less good now. Still does save 7 damage and saves a creep. Like, we don't want to do it here. We don't have a green hero coming in next turn. We probably just want to conserve health on him. Get the kill. I think this is fine. We're drawing 3 cards a turn. Like, the Vanguard doesn't do much. And, like, I don't know. They're both good late game. But just having a creep is nice utility. It's kind of weird. The way the combat works, like, and you're blocking constantly, just having creeps is, like, inherently valuable, I guess. Though this is obviously a very good late game card as well, so I'm not sure. Okay, that's an excellent arrow. So I don't see any reason to play the musket. We'd probably just play it mid lane or last lane. So we're probably just conflagging the third lane. Looks like probably looks like we actually go for second and third here. So we get an upkeep kill. We can set up to kill this if we battlefield control. We're definitely conflagging here. That's not the decision really. It's more about the Keenfolk musket. We can push 2-4 basically. So this goes to 4, but then we can't kill the Solar. So if we do this, we can kill the Solar, battlefield control to keep our Jamoy alive. Our Soothsayer needs to live. Like, if there's a Slay, we have to start being a bit cautious because we have used our cards very liberally, but we do have quite a nice advantage at the moment. Wow, playing that into the conflagration lane is very, very greedy. Probably just play the musket and save the battlefield for the last, I mean, till next time we have an issue. I guess I'm not going to say the last possible moment, but yeah, just Trading Solo into here, get a free kill there. Seems very good. I mean, Jamoy's signature card is honestly very decent. The question is, do we use the Keen Folk? I mean, okay, we might as well now, right? Because it's going to die. So it takes the cooldown turn anyway. So there's literally like no reason not to, right? So we'll just do 1 damage to Keith. That's not really that big a deal. My Soothsayer lives. Yes, maybe it means we don't play for this lane. Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, probably just go... I mean, there's a very good chance I'm going to buy this, but I want to weigh my options. I'm not getting the pike, so... I think we draw a card. I don't actually know. Choosing a combat target. This is not that good anywhere on the board. Like, it's maybe okay here. So we're probably still going for the last lane. This lane is looking okay. We have a Thunderstorm though, so if we next round draw Thunderstorm, we see a lot of cards before then, so there's a very good chance we can find a Thunderstorm in this lane. Sniper is not really a hero I like to... Like, leaving his black as like the dead lane is not optimal with a Sniper because he can snipe from any lane. And we do have a conflag in this lane, so this will probably be the lane we fight for. But I don't think we're priced out of any lane at the moment. We have the Blink Dagger here though, which makes it quite appealing to just give up on this lane and move here straight away. We'll just Potion of Knowledge. We don't have initiative anyway, so not really any reason not to. It's an interesting draw. I don't see a lot of reason for it. The question is, like, we're going to... Do we even care about initiative? Does anything... 7... Okay, so you can... Would he probably would assassinate straight away, wouldn't he? Maybe not. I don't know if it seems a little bit excessive. But I think I am going to blink to the last lane, so... I think I like to have the Traveler's Cloak. There's no reason to give him initiative. I don't think it really matters too much, but... maybe we should just save it for the Father in the middle. But the thing is, it's honestly not even... I don't know, because the thing, he's at 2 health, right? But we weren't going to have initiative. So if he has like a Tower Barrage or something, it's going to kill it anyway. Yeah, that was my thinking. We will Battlefield Control to kill this. Okay, so he's had some nice kind of like comebacks with the bit of AoE. But we should still be fine. We've got 2 heroes coming in. We've done 17. We should be able to win this lane pretty easily. Here's red. Okay, that's a mistake, I think, unless he has another item, because this just sets up for an upkeep kill. I guess you get the 1 attack, and you do get the modify, but okay, we'll just play the Prowler Vanguard. Honestly, tempted here, probably just here though. Like, I want to protect that Soothsayer, but yeah, so he must have had a heal. Okay, that makes sense. Probably just another Vanguard. But we may want to play a mid. Steel Strength doesn't do a hell of a lot. It gets him to 8, which doesn't do enough. Probably just a Prowler. Like, I don't know if we even want the Prowler. I guess. But it does save a valuable damage off that. Put to a multiple 5. Okay, 2 heroes coming in each. The heal is very good there. But it's only 5 heal, basically, max. And unless we want to use it on the Farven, which is... we do have a cloak already. Should I think it? I think it's still the Assassin's Veil, though. It's gold inefficient. I think the Veil's probably too good. Alright. So the obvious, like the instant level 1 play is this. We didn't... actually, no. We don't have initiative. I think we actually probably could play for this line. Even if we draw a thunderstorm, it's not that good. So I'm gonna play logically. Probably just do this. Yeah, I think we could easily I could easily come up with reasons why we want to do get the Keen Folk kill, but we don't have initiative. He's got 20 gold, so he's gonna have something. We can find a thunderstorm, but then the ogre might still get through. You can come up with reasons, but I think there's it's very possible to kind of outthink yourself in that situation, and it's nice just to go 2 heroes, a blue and a green, and a blue and a green. I mean, you can make an no, you can't make an argument. You need to put the Lycan here, I think. Okay, that's not too big a deal. Would have been nice to get our creeps here. Our creeps kind of did nothing here. Okay, they didn't block a tower, so they basically did nothing. We got pretty bad creep RNG there. So we can have initiative going in. I don't know if that really matters. But do we want to even play anything? I mean, we go the Prowler Vanguards, I guess. They do damage. We play a 1 at least. 100% 1. We can sell a Manies next turn. Which could be good if we get a Force out of the Jamoy. What do we do here? So, I mean, we couldn't play around Assassinates. There's no reason to do. Do we play another one? Instinct tells me no. I think this lane should be pretty 1. Oh, it should be easy to win. Okay, so it's a good conflag. Pretty good. So he can assassinate our Farven to keep us off green for the turn. But we can Jamoy. If we find a Foresight, we probably just go Incarnation and go off. Okay, we definitely just go with Jamoy. Okay, that's not too bad. Do we just play the Incarnation? I mean, it's quite possible that he can play Prolix next turn and then steal the other lane. I don't feel overly compelled to. Let's just go a D portal. There's not really any need to. I mean, yes, it exposes it to a Slay. It's not the main reason I'm playing it, but it's relevant. So we got 1 hero coming in. It's quite a decent chance he just puts it in this lane. That remote detonation was really good for him. I think that's kind of where things have started to become tough. I think before then this game was easy. There's a Steel Strength. Looks pretty good. We can use it to kill Keith. Though that doesn't keep him off a colour. It's unfortunate that he healed the thing. I wish that we could get this to 5. Let's just go an Assassin's Veil for now. I'll do the Cloak actually. I'm not going to be swapping with him. So we have a conflag trigger, which makes me tempted to just battlefield control this, but he has 2 items left still. Yeah. So probably just shoot this. I mean, no, it doesn't do anything. So we probably we would have shot that. No, it doesn't do anything anyway. So if we shoot this, it gets down to 5 health at the end of turn, 3 health. It's not working yet by itself. I don't know. We might need to save through this. We can just pass here. I guess it's okay. I don't really have like a good waiting move because I might want to Steel Strength. He's got 6 mana. And this board state's like acceptable. There's no real rush to play things. if they're not value. I'm mainly just trying to set up a good conflag. If I can get an upkeep kill with conflag, shit, that's pretty scary. Okay. This is very scary. Am I gonna have to put a green hero in there? I think I might have to. Ugh. He's gonna. I don't think he'll pass the turn without activating this. So, yeah. Doesn't feel great. Counterpoint though, any creeps and stuff will go here. It's not looking great, honestly. $34 in the first lane. Get no gold. 34. Did he really get 2 creeps here? Fuck. That sucks, man. Alright, we don't do it. Like, probably just put this here. Worst case, we can farm into the first lane. But we're probably just relying on playing Ogre and Thunderstorms, I guess. Or we can Jamoy and get an Ignite. If we get good blocks here, we're probably the worst, the worst possible, like Sniper. Okay, maybe it's not the worst possible because he is going for an ancient kill. But oh no, so he's got the thing. So okay, I don't know if we can win. Is there a chance we can win this turn? Not really. So Ignite here. This adds at least 4, right? So we're stopping. So basically, it'll do 46 next turn. So we kind of needed another conflag. Alright. We still have the Thunderstorm. Don't forget the Thunderstorm, we're fine. Okay, let's think about this. Initiative. Is initiative good? I don't think it's that big a deal. It's pretty good. Like, we have to keep initiative, which really sucks. It makes it so much harder to kill this tower. I think we're probably just playing a Thunderstorm out. Kind of sucks that we didn't find it. The reason is if we get assassinated on the Jamoy, we don't get to play Incarnation, so we have to play Incarnation here, I think. Okay, so we can get the Farvern out of the lane, hopefully. I think it's better to play the Incarnation first because we need to we actually want to have to win this lane this turn, maybe. Possibly. It's gonna be tough because we really do need to get we probably do need to kill this soon. I guess if we get the Thunderstorm, it doesn't matter. But if we don't have Thunderstorm, then it becomes very tough if we can't kill this turn. Because we might be able to stall out for 1, but I don't think we have 2 turns. Alright. So I think I can pretty safely assume there's no rush to get my Farvern out. I mean, I don't think we can win this turn. Here, period, we don't have enough damage, but... so are we going to Ignite here? Is there actually any point? Kill Sewer Cloak, I guess, with the thing. There's no real point doing it anywhere else, so... We get Unearth Secrets draw, we get Soothsayer draw. We'll have enough gold to buy a draw if we get one in the consumables. We've drawn a lot. We have 2 foresights as well. And we will have 10 mana. Okay, we actually have some outs. We actually have a pretty fighting chance here. What did he just play? Okay, I gotta play faster though. Let's go Unknown Secrets. Oh wait, what did I do with that? That's so dumb. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Okay, I just threw the game. I was just rushing and then I forgot that I was gonna play it here. Like that was the plan. I blink out the Father and then I get a guaranteed draw. Dumb. Very dumb. Just giving away a card when I absolutely need to draw cards. That's just embarrassing. This is a hard game to like commentate and this deck is very, very complicated. But still, I guess it should be better than that. Got a decent idea what I'll do with this game at least. Okay, well, interesting. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's just do a Vanguard. I don't know if that was good, but 40 seconds. Alright. Probably want to steal strength from him. Steal strength 9. Where do we give it though? It's not much worth giving it to. Steal to him. And then sword, and then we get ignite and we can kill it. Upkeep. We're just running out of time. I don't know. I got confused by the time. I thought I had less time actually. The fucking time is very confusing. It's just annoying as shit. Get the cloak, I guess. I don't know. Alright. So the ogre has to go here. We fucked up. We could have drawn a card. That's so bad, man. That's actually such a big mistake. And it's just because they're rushing. But the fact that the timer always goes off. Like, this is the first time I've actually had time trouble. And the fact that it always goes off is so annoying. Because it's just constantly saying, in 1 minute, in 1 minute. So if he has ignite here, we probably just lose. Oh, we got it. So we can actually win the game. We played to our outs, kind of, apart from the fuck up. But he has to have Assassinate. Assassinate plus something else. Actually. Could we win this? This would be a very nice win. Our last game was a big comeback. Oh, okay. We just do it though. We have to just do it straight away. It's just... We don't... I mean, it's not like we have a way to kill the thing anyway. Whew. Okay. We're in a chance here. Still not out of the woods. Still a close game. But this buys us a lot of time. Whether it draws us... Gets us a third turn is interesting. So we could battlefield control to block damage, but it seems probably incorrect. Yeah. Because we can Assassin's Veil, and then direct and then short sword, deal 5, set it to 3, kill it in the upkeep. Seems correct to me. Like, we do need to kill it, but if we kill it, we should be pretty safe. This lane, as I like, he's pretty much abandoned this, so short sword, get to 1, kill in the upkeep, 16, shouldn't be able to kill us, so because we really don't want to have to play a hero here next turn. We might have to though, with this and the assault ladders. Okay, we almost certainly have to play a hero next turn. Not a great draw late game. I have initiative. Okay, initiative can save my father. Can I scroll here? Yeah. I've only got 1 hero in the lane, so I kind of have to save my father. Even though I would perhaps like to kill that tower. That's maybe not true. Not having a blue hero in this lane sucks, but... Yeah, we have to save the father from Assassinate. I really, really like, I think it's excellent game design that like all the swingy cards, for the most part, are like, that you need to play around, especially regards to initiative. They're like signature cards. Like, imagine if like Assassinate was just a normal card, like Thunderstorms. Like playing around those in a draft format would be so frustrating because you don't know if they have it. It might not be correct to. Ah, fuck, get that. That sucks. I don't want to intimidate and get him into the last lane, but I probably have to. I should have intimidated the Solar, hey. That was bad. God damn it, this game is so hard. It's really so hard. Now I don't want to do it. Okay. Let's just get the Vanguard to block the damage. This game is just so hard. I'm pretty hesitant to intimidation though, because like we don't want it in this lane or this lane. Like we kind of do want it in this lane, even. Oh fuck, man, that's pretty rough. Actually, I guess it's not as bad as it seems. That's pretty bad. We'll Rebel Decoy here. Then we have to kind of block the 12, and we'll swap. It actually pushes 2 damage as well, which is nice. It's possible we could go for a draw here. Losing the Incarnation and the Thunderstorm. Like, I think it's fair to say he kind of had the answers, but at the same time, like, there's a lot of stuff I could have done here. This could be really good. Oh, I don't have 13. Yeah, I'm interested. Okay. 2 double creep there. I think we kind of just have. Oh, we have the blink, so I forgot about the blink. So that's. I think this is pretty automatic deployment. Should we can calculate this? Like, this is guaranteed stops. How much are we at? 22. No, we don't. We never die though. Like, but is there any reason not to? There's initiative reasons. We're not gonna have initiative though. Actually, there's not really that much reason to kill the tower this turn. If we assume that we can kill it next turn, then there's not really any reason. Unless we think we can kill it this turn, which we actually probably should. Okay. I don't, like, there's no way we could die here. If we had a 10 health Ogre, we probably have to do it. 11 health Ogre, I think it's pretty safe. We get to ignite out here. Kills the Prelix. That's actually huge. That's so huge. Then we have intimidation. We can keep him off. We can keep him on red only. Okay, that's pretty fine. Like, we're definitely igniting here. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do anything to save the Prelix with black only. I think we are actually looking pretty good here. Apart from a couple small things, but I'm not even sure that intimidation, I would call that a miss. Okay, we don't have initiative. I don't really see any reason not to play this. The item, I wasn't paying attention to his gold. It can't be much though. Do we TP? No, I don't think so. So we get to Mist as well. Mist Salamanes. It's really nice that we get to, like, we don't have initiative anyway, so we get to play, like, make these kind of, like, nice plays. That's the thing, like, initiative is really good at late game, but it lets you, like, play, like, 5 cards and they can't do anything. I mean, he probably wouldn't want to play cards here anyway, but really, though, there's only one card in the matchup that, like, this is the only thing that actually makes us care about initiative, or either player care about initiative. Double upkeep kills so nicely. I mean, if we intimidate the black hero, it's very unlikely he can stop us. I mean, this is over, right? How does he win? This is just over. We just intimidate the black hero because we never lose here. We have the musket for this. He only has red. Like he's got no creeps even. As thing, we've got the rebel decoy. We've got a thunder hide. It's just over. A very intense game, man. This deck has had some crazy games. I think it's because it's kind of like a late game. I don't really know how good the deck is, if I'm being honest. Like I think it's pretty good. The heroes are just so weak. That's the problem. Like we've got terrible heroes. We got 4 Outward Devourers in our draft offered to us. So that tells you pretty bad things. But we're playing 3 basic heroes. Our card quality is pretty good, apart from the heroes. It definitely feels like our play has to be pretty on point. So we had to play I think we played pretty well, apart from a couple minor things. I think our overall macro game plan was quite nice. Like I think that was we played really hard to the thunderstorm out. Yes, I missed the draw, but I didn't miss a draw for strategical reasons, just like a lapse of time. Which is I don't really care about that. If I make a mistake like that, like it sucks, but it's not indicative. It's not of like my playability necessarily, because I knew the play I had to play planned. It's not a failure to understand something. It's not necessarily going to happen again. But obviously, there's just no reason to do it then. Well, I mean, I guess you could make an argument. Like, I might not have blink dagger and then he might not hit face, but I think I always do that on the lane and then just blink out. Because he's not killing that 3rd tower. It's always going to come down to the ancient or not. Zeus. Ooh. Zeus, Jamoy. Chen. Good green, good blue, and then 2 basic. We're gonna miss turn 1. Miss turn 1. Here it's very good. I heard Joel Larson saying the other. Did you say Joel? Was it Joel? I don't know how you say it. Joel Larson. I'm gonna say Joel because I'm not cultured enough for that. Talk about like playing at turn 2, and I was just, like kind of thinking about it, and like it makes a lot of sense to me because like it doesn't change creep combat, and so you're like, if it doesn't change the creep combat and then it's not relevant for the heroes combat, you're basically like just missing out on half a Mist of Avernus. Like you're just giving missing it, modifying for 1. Obviously here it's amazing because we set up to kill the Debbie, but I'm actually really subscribing to that thing because it doesn't change creep combat. Like the creeps still just die twice, unless there's other factors. Like Father in here makes it obviously better as well. But choosing the right lane, if like it doesn't change creep combat and creeps just trade, like you literally just miss out on buffing your hero out once, and then the payoff for that is like getting a Mist of Avernus in the right lane, which just wins so many games. Like if you stuff up your Mist, you kind of just miss out on a massive opportunity. Okay, we don't want to draw. Let me just get the thing. We actually have so much draw in this deck. Okay, let's have a think. So Jamoy's probably going there, which is fine. We just cloak. So I'm a little bit more hesitant to put the thing here in front of the protector, but it's one of these 2 lanes, right? It's one of these 2 lanes. The reason I'm more hesitant is because this would typically kind of more demand that we want the cloak by putting a blue hero in front of another hero. But at the same time, this lane is going to do pretty well. Actually, I don't know, because this is the mist lane as well. I think I like this actually. Okay, so here goes the Jamoy there. That was also, yeah, I also considered that, but I don't think it's correct. I think if I was him, I would gamble that I didn't get a cloak. I don't know though. Seems like a snap foresight. Double ignite. Interesting. You're getting an early start, but that doesn't mean that much against the Zeus. Probably just the Vanguard. And we play Savage Wolf in this lane, and we start to threaten Ancients pretty quickly. Seems fine. I mean, saves the damage here, saves the damage here. Yeah, not doing that much, but gets the 2 attack on there. Probably just correct. Because I'm never playing it here. Doubt I'm playing it here this turn. Alright, what is that? That's very scary. It's the Thunder God's next turn. Okay, Cloak is always happening here. Probably just Savage Wolf and start to threaten Ancients. Double, like, Ignite. 1 Ignite isn't doing anything. Though, if we Ignite here, we Ignite here. But he's probably Thunder Godsing, so we don't have initiative that Jamoy's gonna die. Oh, this is tough. Is he Thunder Godsing? It's really actually a pretty good Ignite still. Like, it still puts it to 3, and then next turn we can kill it if we don't get the Ignite off. It seems like a very obvious play that he's going to be Thunder Godsing. Like, it's the most logical thing to happen. We'll take the heal for the 5. We'll take the sword, because why not? We'll take the heal for the 5, or lots of things after Thunder Gods. Let's look at our hand. This is my instinct. It's definitely not this lane. It's possibly this lane. That is double green, but that's probably... If we double ignite though. I like this because if we get off... yeah, if we get off the double ignite, if he doesn't Thunder Gods, then this lane kind of defends itself a bit. This is not really a strong lane. We want to attack... We want to attack the Salamandre's mana. So we'll see if he Thunder Gods. Nice arrow if he does, but yeah, of course he Thunder Gods. Like, you always make, like, why would you make the Salamandre's most likely, really? So Rune Musk Blessing looks okay. So does the thing. Rune Musk Blessing. So I like to play that over there though. Well, Healing Sail will do fine. This is tough. I think the Rune Musk is too good here. So I think we just Savage Wolf here. And we can always get the 25% arrow. Nice, boys, nice. Ah, never mind. I mean, that was very likely, but still good. It's still good. There's no real need to have initiative. There's also no real need to short sword. Don't think we're healing self. Like, we don't care if this hero dies. Whenever there's two like heroes in a lane, I think you should start to think about being able to abandon that, so it's less bad if it dies. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So the Rune Musk over here, probably good. I don't think he's going to kill Lycan. It's not. Shouldn't be possible. I can't think of any cards. Thunder Gods with the Salamanders is really nice. Like, it only killed the Jamoy, but killing the Jamoy was so impactful. Because it sets up a kill. Yeah, it sets up a kill. Actually, it doesn't really matter, right? Maybe it's not even that bad. Because it only sets up a kill if he doesn't have a healing item. But if he doesn't have a healing item, then we upkeep kill it next turn anyway. So maybe it's better. So maybe we should have Savage Wolf. We do really want to set a healing wave at Farven. Gets full 6 value. No arrow. Alright, this gets to 1, but if he has a way to kill us, then we might. Again, I don't think he can do anything, but I see no reason not to just do this straight away. Yeah. Unless you want to make an argument that he might steal strength, in which case, and try and kill this, and you can maybe try and make an argument that I wanted to keep Ogre over the thing, but alright, so Ignite is looking pretty good here. It's also okay here to kill the Vul. Why do I want to kill the Vul? Who cares? This like sets up on a trade. He's got 10 gold, so probably not super relevant, but it's a double hero lane, 2 squishy heroes. Sometimes you can overthink your things yourself, and I think it's fine just to play solids, just logical moves. Take this. It does let him come back in and steal a creep on the turn he comes back in, but we need gold. He might have an item. He's got 1 item, but interesting. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Not the end of the world. This suddenly looks like a nice strong lane. Because he's got 2 colours and one of them's a splash, like, he's less inclined to like abandon and give up on that these days. This is at 10, so any short sword kills it, so this is probably dying. At the moment we don't have any way to save it. That is the missed lane, so that one probably wins itself. Well, no, I shouldn't say it wins itself, but it'll do alright. No plays in this lane, unfortunate. But, so he bought 3 items, okay, so at least the Zeus is living, most likely. It's pretty brutal. Yeah, oh god, that's so brutal. Don't really know what I could have done though. I'm getting wiped here. Like, we tried to attack the Zeus, but he just got the Salamanders into the Zeus lane. And then, so like, it's not even turn 7 yet. And, he's played 2 Thunder Gods. It's pretty unfortunate. But, what are you gonna do, eh? It's definitely not over. Definitely not over. Don't get me wrong. We'll get an upkeep kill here. We're gonna have like full control over where we want everything. We still got a mist. Would have been nice to get 1 more creep here. Like, his deck is pretty dirtily. He doesn't kill fast at all. But he's gonna have a lot of gold. So I guess it's kind of a matter of hoping he doesn't have like blinks and mobility and just generally good items. Because we need this. We're going to have to rely on these Thunder Heights. We have seen this deck come back like nearly every game though, so. We have 13 gold of our own. It's not bad. Oh. Cool. TP scroll. I don't see any reason to. Like, I don't know how many TPs to TP scroll. Jamoy the Wise. Jamoy. Where you going, buddy? Alright, I'm tempted to say, leave these first two lanes alone. Play a Jamoy, get a dimensional portal, kind of lock up that lane with the thing. That seems logical to me. He shouldn't have any way to kill it. He's used 2 Thunder Gods. I don't really see many ways to kill it. Seems pretty logical. This lane could be harder. Yeah, this lane, the creeps don't do that much. This lane will let the Ignite do some work. So if we can kind of lock this one up, if we can put this in a really nice position, this lane, with the Dimensional Portal, and then we just have to win one other lane with this hand, we can like one-shot a lane with this hand. We can this is a nuts hand actually. We play a green and a blue, assuming they can't stop us. We go Stars Align, Incarnation, double Thunder Hides like this, just don't play it in the Chen lane. Which is, and then if we can just win this other lane, like we're in business. He's only got 1 Thunder Gods. Like, killing heroes ain't that good. Like, I mean, look how many items he has, but there's diminishing returns on items though. Like, I'd be much more scared if he bought like 1 big item. Alright, we just slam the dimensional portal. Like, I can't imagine what he has, but we don't need a soothsayer. Yes, this lane's not 1, but it's very close. The musket doesn't really do much. So we have to assume he's going to have 4 damage. So if he has, I mean, sorry, 4 heal at least. Let's just cloak for now. Probably should just draw first. So because he can have 4, that means he can go to 10. So then Keen Folk 6, 8, and we can deflect 1. Let's just draw. But yeah, I'd say as the player, we want to kill the Chen. Do we? Yeah, because we combo off next turn, and then he can steal the turn after. But should be too late by then, maybe. Yeah, I think we just use the Keen Folk. Should probably play this in the Zeus lane and go off. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Do we want to kill the Chen? I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Because he's used the thing, so we should. Okay. Battlefield control. This is the point about diminishing returns. He has multiple items, but he can only have 1 health item, so unfortunately he got that, but I mean, what are you going to do about that? So we still have 2 lanes to win. Okay, so it's not a long way to go still, but we haven't lost the lane yet. Our towers are pretty healthy. He has gold. Again, it's going to be diminishing returns. He's probably playing for the secret shop at this point. Alright, we need to have a blue-green where we want to win. A blue-green where we want to win. So where do we want to win? Is it the Jamoy lane or is it the Zeus? I don't think, like, it's probably the. So we don't need strong heroes in that lane. So, like, This is kind of my instinct. The Jamoy lane, we got the Ignite. The Ignite makes it more easy to win. Maybe we do it this way. So, like, we go strong heroes in the lane that's going to win without the Incarnation. The black. Shouldn't be anything. Now it's scary because of the Slay potential. Like, yeah, I guess we should have thought about the Debbie more. Is there really any need to combo here? Just the Thunderhide's pretty good. Does he have Slay? I mean, if he has Slay, we still get a Thunderhide. Because Incarnation replenishes itself straight away. So we still get a Thunderhide. It's probably fine. This is a very interesting game, man. This deck has been so much fun to play. It's been so hard, but it's been so much fun. Okay, he still can have Slay, but I don't see any reason. Let's probably play it here. I actually don't know about that. Probably doesn't matter. You don't really need to live more than a turn. I'm not killing many of his allies straight away, so. And I'd rather kill the hero with the Thunderhide. So it's very tempting to save one Thunderhide for here. And probably that will be the play. So it looks like third lane's actually going to be what we end up giving up. He saved 9 gold last turn. He didn't spend anything. Which means it's good that he didn't hold. So it's very likely that he's just playing in the secret shop. Probably saw like a TP scroll. Soothsayer seems pretty free. Play it there, try and curve in the Zeus, I guess. Unfortunate. 2 dash to a unit, okay. It's a matter of what we think. Okay, we'll go the Salamane Ace here. Probably does not matter, but alright. So we have 10 mana here. So probably just play a Thunderhide. In which case I want to play a Savage Wolf, I think. I think this is probably enough. The rest isn't doing much. Wait, I play the Vanguard? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Whoopsies. Okay. That seems like a cue to stop. Yes, we can kill the tower. But I think we just can kill it next turn. And we have initiative. So I don't know how relevant that is. It's really not very relevant. Probably just slam the Big Daddy Thunderhide. Yeah, we'll. No reason actually to short sword, because we'd actually rather kill it on the upkeep. Probably. Would we? Because it means that this will be unblocked. Is that what we want actually? Probably not. Probably we should short sword, but he'd probably play something here. Yeah. So we will short sword. Like, we might have cost ourselves initiative, but I don't see that being relevant at all. We trade in the last lane, all things being equal. Probably do trade actually, because he didn't buy anything. Interesting. So the reason I wanted to not get the upkeep kill was because the Thunderhide was going to be unblocked, and I just want to maximize the chance that the Thunderhide's unblocked. Like, initiative shouldn't really matter here. He's got one Thunder Gods, so initiative can't really be capitalized in that way. Yeah. Not exciting shops. Could consider the gold one. Okay, we both draw 3 extra cards. The Lost in Time would be really good, I think. In the first lane. I think he will give up the... Wow, he's not giving up the first lane. I mean, it makes some sense, but I don't know. It seems very greedy. I guess it depends on his hand. You didn't buy any... You bought one item. Ooh. Okay. So, everything I've been saying about initiative not mattering is just going out the window, because I forgot about Thunderstorm. Well, he's given up the other lane, so we just Thunderstorm. He hasn't given up, he's got a Jamoy, but... logically... what do I even do? I don't even know what to play. I mean, at the moment we just have lethal, so I guess we just wait and react. We're not worried about our heroes really dying. I think that's going to be a fairly common play pattern that's correct, is when you just like have lethal, just don't do anything. Like you just keep passing, like make them show you how they stop you, and then you go from there. Obviously not always going to be correct, but as a general rule, that will come up fairly often. Okay, that's a good effort to keep the tower alive. Looks like it does it. Don't see any need for initiative. He's got one more hero coming. He's got a Chen coming in, but that's off cooldown, so it's all good. I mean, probably could consider the short sword there. This is actually annoying. But should Traveler's Cloak actually. Or yeah, Traveler's Cloak. Nothing else goes to 4. So we just have to really consider basically the third Thunder Gods is the only thing to really left to consider. So we can go Wolf and get an extra attacker. We just pass until he shows us something though. Alright, that's annoying. I don't feel overly compelled to do much. I'm just going to buff this lane. I don't really see any need to kill him this turn. Because we'll just, like, we should kill him 100% next turn on this lane. Not 100%, but you get my idea. So I'd rather just have, like, the minions for the third lane. I guess you could be worried about, like, ties and if he kills this. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Blink Dagger, excellent. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, pretty easy, right? We just gotta, this is all it comes down to. We have the blink anyway. Seeing arrows there, which I don't like. But we got the Jamoy Keen Folk. Battlefield control. This looks good. No blues, so blues only. Yeah, this thing's sucking 20. Let's actually think about the damage. So if we kill this, we do 14 more. If we kill this, we do 7 more. Okay, that's actually pretty quick maths. We'll probably just do this straight away. How does he win this? I think the short answer is he just doesn't. I mean, we give him damage immunity. It doesn't matter either way. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time thinking. This game's over. I don't know any cards that save him. I can't think of anything. Huh. Right, it doesn't stop siege. We're not sure what he's hoping to happen here. Okay. 4 wins, 1 to go. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet while I queue up for a match. Alright, not a good start. Sit down and my Lycan Dino PA. But we already know, yes, this is a very strong deck. Luna, Jamoy, interesting. Magnus as a splash is interesting. So Ignite looks like a good first line. Could see an argument for saving it, but probably not. Like we put a hero somewhere else, we go creep into it, kill it, no heals, please, kill it. Like it's probably just fine. Yeah, I don't see much else. Okay, so we are going to be versing another 4 deck, so makes sense. He's got double basic as well. We have. Yeah, our heroes are very lackluster. That PA into the Lycan was very unfortunate though. Alright. This is a very, very obvious, like, first instinct, right? Because this is risky. Not that bad, actually. I think this is just logical though. Like, we can't play it here 100%. Here we can play it, like we will trade because of the Ignite, but he'll have items. It doesn't really make much sense anywhere else. Yes, you got the Ignite and creeps coming in, but I think it's pretty logical. Luna there is interesting to me. I think, like, that seems to me like he doesn't have heals. If he does have heals and like cloaks and stuff, it seems kind of overkill, I would say. Right? Interesting. So he's playing very, very hard into my Ignite. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, he didn't have the thing. which made a lot of sense. Like, I don't see why you would put the Luna there otherwise. Right. We have a lot of green and no green heroes, but just the one for now. We get 2 next turn, so we do need to consider that. It's not really a lot to do. Steel Strength doesn't do much. I guess it can save the creep. Steel Strength can be really good though. I think I just play a Prowler. Just for pure development reasons. Just because I don't see much reason to save it. It's more or less about that. I mean, yes, it can like block something when you desperately need to. Tower Barrage is definitely getting safe for this lane. So we could probably Tower Barrage next time our blue hero dies. It's not gonna be necessarily anytime soon. It's kind of a little bit scary. This lane's dying very quickly. I just don't know if we want to commit with a hero to that lane or give it up. We do have 2 heroes coming in. Like, committing a father in there is really not that bad. Like, so I think Lycan here, we can chip away this pretty quickly. I think there's no reason to turn this into a tower. We don't have to commit much. We got the Ignite killing the PA, that takes away 6, 15, then blocks, like. And once we get a blue hero in the lane, it's cleared. So I think it's probably a good idea to hold on to the tower. We block a 4 health creep, that's probably almost, I'd say, optimal. You could argue for blocking a Luna, but for Steel Strength, probably better by a small margin. So Savage Wolf is pretty good here. Like, we really haven't committed much. Conflag there, that's interesting. Does that give me any reads? I mean, maybe a second conflag, that'd be pretty nuts for a draft. That blue hero is under attack. So basically, that's just a logical move. Like, we can't actually save that Chamoy now, which I don't actually care about at all, because I think we're playing for the first 2 lanes now. If we play this, threaten again, that die, we'll get the battlefield control if we need it, but like, we don't really need it anymore. We're ahead of this lane. This lane, it needs resources still. We just want to throw an assault, he was vibrating. So, with Steel Strength, battlefield control. Steel Strength, battlefield control. It's got 1 item. I think it's probably just a 3 gold item, but I wasn't paying attention. It's quite vulnerable to interaction. I'll just pass. He's got 5 mana. I think he'll play something. We need him to act first. Oh, I had initiative. Okay, he just passed. Actually, we can actually live with the Digimon if we want to. Right, so we go. No, we can't. We can. We can Steel Strength. Steel Strength. I mean, just the Vanguard does it, but then we're just setting up to get Upkeep killed for no real good reason. So we can play a decoy, but there's no real reason to save it. Just gets Upkeep killed, which is even worse. You don't want to necessarily play hard for that lane anymore. Alright, we'll go this. Combat targets. This is probably better. It's only probably worse if we find another one, but I think that's actually fairly unlikely with 7. It's like 2 out of 5. And like even then the Veil could still be better. Like for killing Magnus. It's gonna be I'm quite scared of like the cleave card, but how are we gonna do this? Let's start off with a short sword. I want to give myself the option to I actually didn't think about Eclipse. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about it. Would I have done anything differently? No. Yeah. We'll play the Vanguard. Okay, that was probably a misplay. I wasn't really thinking about it. I'll be honest. We've just had a lot of games where it hasn't initiative hasn't mattered. So here we don't really have to worry about too much. Okay, probably just go short sword on the father. Because I want to, this is probably the one I want to direct in. It's a nice arrow in the third lane. It's not hard to stop, but it's good. Got a lot of cards in hand, which is fine if we find Incarnation. Doesn't matter. Steel Strength. We could kill both heroes. Do we want to kill both heroes? I'm not convinced. Multicast. Do we want to kill both heroes? Like, I like him having to face... this lane's not one enough. So, yeah. So we'll go... Steel Strength. Steal his strength. I'm just giving it to him. No items, so this seems pretty safe. I don't think we missed it. You don't play around that. I mean, yes, it's a 4-0 deck, but still, we just make normal plays. Assassin's Veil in case he has one of the pick off or hipfire. And we can just swing it back, so this Debbie should die. That's quite unfortunate, but not the end of the world. The real question is if we're going to try and fight for the third lane. So we'll just do the decoy. Yeah, this dies, so they both die. Maybe you could argue the decoy is more valuable. Actually, might be. Maybe we should just trade it with that. Okay. It's annoying. 28 gold, man. We get the TP skull. It's looking scary. So I'm tempted to go. I think we just fight for this lane. Yeah, that was pretty logical. But we have TP scroll, I guess. I don't want to give up that lane, but this lane we clear like everything but the Luna. We have foresight as well. We don't really need to it's not really that urgent to foresight. Can we really just do more and get Eclipse though? I guess we can Assassin's Veil. That makes it 4, 6. That doesn't do it. Should have 6, right? No, it shouldn't actually. It should be at 5. So Assassin's Veil is good. It's not guaranteed. Oh, it's pretty good. No, it's 5. What am I doing? My maths is so dumb. This is 5 hits. So you can Eclipse perfectly. Okay, we have not played around Eclipse well. This game. I don't know what I would do differently necessarily. I guess I'd play the Soothsayer. I don't see actually that much reason to draw a card. He would have played the Eclipse if he was going to play it. Okay, that gives me hope. Probably just block the 5. I think 5's too much on this tower. We just block all the damage because we can actually hold this tower. Potentially. Okay, he wasn't like just fake passing. Like. Okay, we've got Steel Strength. That's nice. Never mind. Coup de grace is pretty good. But we at least... No, we're never killing this. This is dying. Yeah. I mean, it's not dying, sorry. Alright, I guess we're playing for this lane, which is very scary. Right, I mean, this doesn't die this turn. It's probably the more logical spot to play for. Ugh, this is a tough game. We can combo. Alright, so, which kind of lane? I don't want to play into the black lane. So, I think I want a green hero by itself. And then double lane. This makes a lot of sense to me. I think we give this up and we try and defend this. We have the Incarnation. We can't really play into the black lane, I don't think. We could try and stall it for a turn, but... Wow, okay, so... I guess that's just a read on his part. This was a nice play, because we have the one creep, and it could have just stopped for a turn. And then we could always change our mind. Shouldn't be too vulnerable to Eclipse. Is this Debbie on 2? What's his Debbie on 4, I think? Oh no, he held heaps. Okay. Alright, the question is... If we combo off... Don't see much reason not to. We won't go super crazy, but... We should go pretty crazy. Because we have the blue-green, we can technically do it next time, but... I don't want the curve. Alright. I probably will save a Thunderhide. That seems like a fairly good rule of thumb. Man, this deck is actually crazy. Like, it's so much fun. It literally is like playing the combo deck. Okay, we've got double, ignite, and conflag. Okay, we can clear these creeps. It's pretty nuts. Ignite. I mean, I probably should do conflag first, but... Oh, he's just hard passing. It seems like. Unless he's just doing the buff for the century. This is pretty nuts. Like, yeah. Just another ignite. Clear those creeps out before combat. Okay, Tower Barrage to push some damage. The question is if we Thunderhide. It's very tempting to save a Thunderhide for that lane. The problem is this deck doesn't really push damage very fast. Kill Luna. Saves us, Soothsayer. This lane might not need a Thunderhide to win though. Yeah, it probably does. This should be enough. I think... Yeah, he kind of incorrectly read which lane we were going to play for. And that could really cost him. If he doesn't have mobility, he should be pretty screwed. Unless he can pull off something crazy at some point. But We just have to be careful to like kind of always save a creep and not get something interesting that he did that. Sure. Short sword? Is initiative ever relevant here? Highly doubt it. Might as well short sword for the damage. So my father's already got one on him. Fuck. Oops. Yeah, I think we need a Thunderhide to lock it up. Then we just play like 4 heroes here if we can lock up the second lane. He's got no deploys coming in. So if he doesn't have mobility, he's just completely screwed. And we should be able to play a Thunderhide to hit face. I'm going to Cloak as a pass. Because I want him to play, like if he has like 1 minion, I want him to play it. I'm not passing a Thunderhide though. Like, I'm going to play it. I'm not going to risk him passing back. So, yeah, like if he had like a Relentless Zombie, he could pass. Alright, we'll see if he has the mobility. He's only got 1 card. He definitely was way too greedy with his deploy, I think. I mean, it's not like it's, okay, so he's got 1 mobility. Does he have a second? It's not like illogical to think how he did it, right? Like, he thinks that the 9 hero lane is going to get left, and then I go for the other lane. I don't know, probably incorrect. With, like, PA, I don't want to play in the black. Okay. TP scroll actually seems pretty unnecessary here. 23. I've already got, I don't think I'll need 2. Like, I don't think there's any need for 2 because I probably can't kill the tower and till 2. So we probably just go here, right? Or will we need it? I think we probably just go here. This lane doesn't need to win this turn. Because it acts first. So maybe we did want the second TP. It's hard to say. Okay, Foresight's really nice. We shouldn't care about Divine Intervention. Everything we care about is Condemn, so it doesn't actually save us. Lots of creeps. I guess we Rue Musk. We could Intimidation, but I'd rather Intimidation than something else of his, probably. We'll Town Portal Scroll, probably like this guy. We need to be careful. We should always kill his tower next turn. He's only got Luna coming in. We can always replay it. Like, it's only losing 3 damage, so. Sure. And he has to stop Thunderhide. We stopped. How does he win here? By playing a second green hero, guaranteed coup de grace doesn't stop us. I mean, do we play Divine Intervention? No. Well, no, there's nothing to do. Man, this deck was actually kind of crazy. It's very weak early game. It's basically the fucking combo deck, just with shit heroes, right? It's literally just the constructed deck. It's the same principle. Very, very similar. Triple Foresight. Like, you got Ramp. This was a good deck. This was a good deck. I mean, it went 5 wins. Actually, I shouldn't say that, right? Because he could have Annihilation. He could have a second one. I'm not gonna say it again, because we've already lost once. When I actually think I called in that game already, and then he had another Annihilation. So it's possible that, like, we'll just get the heals. I'm in the draw card. It's possible that we could lose twice to double Annihilation. For that reason, I'm actually tempted. I'm very tempted to just play for this. How else do we lose? How else do we lose? We don't have initiative, so you could. You could eclipse, but you need to get pretty lucky with the eclipse. Oh, the bolt. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. I called it too early again. Oh. Had a fucking bolt. That sucks so bad. He actually had 2 annihilations as well. He played around it. Oh my god. He played around it and he had the bolt. Four wins, man. Oh god. That's unfortunate. So we lost to like... We had so many nice comebacks with this deck. And then we lost in the craziest way. Like, both games we lost, we had it completely locked up. And then the second Annihilation got us. And then we learned our lesson and we played around the second Annihilation and the Bolt got us. I don't know if there's anything I could have done differently. Don't know if we... Like, I'm sure there was some misplay that maybe we could have killed him a turn earlier. There's just too many decisions to assume that there's nothing we could have done. Man, that is devastating. Oh, that feels so bad. Oh. I called it too early again. I can't believe that. I thought we play around the Annihilation. We might as well open the pack. Oh, we could have had 2 packs to open. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's pretty shit. Alright. Not a good way to end, but that was good fun. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. That was my first draft. I don't know how the format's going to work. These things take ages, especially if you go to 7 games like then. So I don't know if I'm going to try and do daily videos, but it's pretty tough. I'm super busy, but we'll see what we do. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, let me know all the misplays I did. You know, you guys are normally pretty good about pointing out the stuff I misplayed. And Artifact is ridiculously complicated, so many decisions. I'm sure there's like a million things some of you can list off. Don't feel like you have to list them all, but if you want to roast me a bit in the comments as well, you know, go ahead. Thanks guys. I'll see you next time.